Hashtag no music, no intro. We are back. Saints Block Party Podcast. It is Monday night. The first night of NFL tampering period has come and gone. The Saints have made some moves. We want to talk about those moves. Chase Young, Devon Gottschall. We're going to talk about all that. We already have like 19 concurrent viewers. In the chat, thank y'all for joining. Please like and subscribe. Well, not Wayne with the already the hashtag fire Kellen Moore. It's all. Y'all ready? Ready, bro? But we wanted to get this out. Saints had a trade. Paulson Debo out the building, and as we're getting ready to record this, the Saints re-upped with Chase Young for $17 million per year. We're gonna get into all that. We're gonna talk about it, and that's what we're here for. Appreciate y'all joining us in the chat. But here, it has been. I don't like. We don't like being a podcast associated with drama because we just like to talk about the Saints, keep it real. If they're shit, they're shit. If they're good, they're good. And we've been doing that almost 5 years, and it'll be 5 years in April. But for whatever reason, this last year, people have just made it a mission to continue to put our names in their mouth, and it's becoming really silly at this point. And so now people are like saying like, oh, like Adam was saying that Derek Carr was like going to be released and Kellen Moore didn't want him, and like now that like he said it was sourced and that didn't happen. And people are think like they're dunking on me because like Kellen Moore talked to like the media today and he said that he wanted Kellen Moore. Like are people that dense? Like are people really that dense, Ryan? Are we really playing this density game of how naive people are? Hold on. Since this is a thing, Ryan has no idea what I have in store. So he's just kind of just no. It's fine. Let's start with this one first. Do we remember this?
Pete Carroll. Seahawks have no intention of trading quarterback Russell Wilson.
Huh? He told that to the media.
March 2nd, 2022.
Huh? And then almost 2 weeks later, Russell Wilson got traded to the Broncos. That was 2 years ago. Hey, if people are I mean, that's a little old, right? That's a little old. Maybe with that same team with the Seahawks, maybe there's a little more recent. I don't know, a little more recent video that our own podcast talked to an actual NFL coach and asked him a question very similarly to an NFL coach. Maybe I'll let Mike Donald talk about it. Oh, okay. Okay.
Can't hear it.
Sorry, let me turn the value up. So I don't know if you heard it. So maybe if you didn't hear it, I apologize if you didn't hear it. But I was at the combine, and I asked Mike McDonald if he envisioned Geno Smith being his starting quarterback 3 weeks ago, because our podcast was at the combine, and people are catching up with that. And he said he did. And then he said he made a little comment. Oh, I've been getting asked this question a lot, and he has a little side smirk and, Are you telling me that NFL coaches can lie? Is this a thing? Can they lie?
Whoa.
Did one not lie in my face in 4K you know the phrase when people say caught in 4K and people like make
literally
it
4K.
Literally 4K, nigga. So what all this vitriol? Oh, sorry. I know people saying no audio on the video. I apologize. I was going to actually do it through whatever. All this vitriol. Of course, people can't show their hand. Exactly. Or if things want it to be how they want it to be, and they didn't work out that way, then they have to do what's called PR. But what's happening right now is people want to come and dunk on us and try to like just be call it what it is. They want to be fucking haters. And if you want to play that game, if that's what y'all want to do, I'm here to tell y'all, Ryan and I aren't going anywhere. And honestly, we are absolutely thriving. And the fact that we are thriving, we know that it makes y'all more pissed and burns y'all grits even more. So keep all that slit talk and all that shit, keep it up. But when our podcast is going to be at the Big 12 Pro Days next week, that's all I just wanted to say.
It's just stupid. It's stupid. You know, I love it when they reveal themselves. That way I could just get them out the paint easily. Like, boom.
Easily.
You revealed. I know you're not a fan. I know you don't rock with us. Out of here. Beat it, buddy. Love it. I love it when they do that. And here's the thing. Like, what we try to do, you know, lucky to have, you know, some sources that give us some interesting information. But here's the thing. The information we get is not information teams, agents, players want to put out.
Nope.
You know, the stuff you usually read from Ian Rappaport, from Adam Schefter, from whoever, from most NFL media, is stuff that somebody wants out for some reason, you know, for some interested party. The stuff we try to bring y'all is stuff that they don't want out. You know what I'm saying? They don't want out. So, no, you're not going to get a confirmation from, you know, the coach where he's going to say, oh, you think Kellen Moore's going to come out? No, I don't want Derek. Find a coach that ever said that about any quarterback. You won't. He's not going to reveal his hand. It is what it is. So if you don't believe us, fine. Like, don't listen. Unsubscribe.
It's
block,
okay.
Whatever. Like, it's okay. We're going to be all right. Move on. But if you want to spend your time screenshotting, showing, oh, but you said this 6 months ago, blah, 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 blah. Don't waste your time. Just don't waste your time. Block me.
Also, like the logical thing is like Kellen Moore was banging the table for a quarterback that's literally going to be here for a season. What brand new head coach in the NFL is wanting to go to a team that's going to have a quarterback for one fucking season?
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Come on. Like, think about it. Think about it, people. Anyway, whatever.
But that's a good segue. Can we talk about even though this even proves our point even more that Derek Carr wanted to leave?
Plot twist. About a plot twist. It's like, what?
My friend and Brock, our dude Brock, and my friend said, man, how bad are the Saints when Derek Carr wants to get out the paint, bro? When Derek Carr wants to leave.
It reminded me when I was in high school, this girl I was going with, you know, just kind of went with her just because it was like, okay, I'll go. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was already like, I ain't feeling her. You know, I was going to break up with her. When I went to break up with her, she broke up with me first.
The re-listens to the pod, I know sometimes you tell your stories about exes. It get a little...
Yeah, I know. I don't think she's going to listen.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay.
But I went to break up with her, but she broke up with me first. I'm like, hold up. What you mean you don't want me? I was like, hold up. Let me go first. Trying to break up with you.
Whoa, girl.
Like, whoa. And it's just like what? Like, Derek Carr, you got the nerve to want to go test free agent. You don't want the Saints, but it's also revealing, like, damn, even Derek Carr don't want to be with the Saints. Even he like, ugh.
But doesn't that align with everything that like we saw, like him not being involved during the Super Bowl, all that shit,
nothing.
It added up, and I guess we'll all kind of, it all kind of goes together, right? If you listen to our emergency podcast that we recorded, I don't even know when it was, last night, yesterday, I don't know what time it is anymore, Ryan. The logic that Mickey Loomis had, not Kellen Moore, that Mickey Loomis had is we need to keep Derek Carr, and because we want to be involved in free agency, we want to land some free agents. Tempering period. Jake said he quiet quitting. So they wanted to be active in free agency. The tampering period window it opened today. They started the morning. They traded for defensive tackle from the Patriots. Were originally drafted by the Dolphins, 5th round pick from LSU, Devon Gottschall. Interesting plot twist. I will say this. What I heard was it sounds like the Patriots knew they may have were going to be able to land Milton Williams, and he wasn't going to really have playing time and what have you. And it kind of sounded like they gave Devon like an option of they wanted to do right by him, and he wanted to go back home. And here's the thing: you're not going to really hear that on any other fucking podcast. He wanted to go back home to Louisiana. So they did right by him, and that's how he became a Saint. Ties in perfectly with Brandon Staley, what he wants to run in the 3-4. You have a nose tackle and Gottschall, then you have Christian Boyd. And speaking to the Gottschall, and we can talk about that as a trade, as a part trade thing. This will be a different segment. Helps immediately with their run defense.
Yeah. Theoretically. But yeah. No, seriously.
I'm trying to be a little. Just even said theoretically. Because trying to be positive. You got to be at least back me up and be a little positive, Ryan. Come on, bro.
Well, PFF has him at a 5.9 run defense grade.
What does Field Vision Pro say, nigga?
I don't know. I haven't checked Field, but anyway, but look, I saw it. It's a 30-year-old player, basically on a 1-year deal. With an option to be longer. He's been a starter for years. I watched. They got some highlights out there. You can look at. I looked at some highlights.
Bro,
like a good solid.
Bro, you looking at highlights of a nose tackle? You a sick motherfucker, bro.
9 o'clock this morning, looking at nose tackle, trying to find all the snaps I can, bro. I do it for y'all. But this looks like a good solid player. It's not. It's not sexy. It's not splashy. It's not what you would look for on the first day of free agency and nothing like that. But it's a building. It's one of those small building blocks when you're rebuilding a defense, and stuff like that. So and they gave up a 2026 7th round pick.
7th round pick.
Probably get it back in some kind of comp formula at some point. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's no biggie.
So that's how free agency started out. I am drinking a little alcoholic drink tonight. Wanted to get the juices flowing a little bit. But Derek Carr's contract was restructured for them to be active for free agency, and at least that first window, right? That tempering window. Here's where I just feel like Mickey Loomis is a goddamn idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did he think that even by restructuring Derek Carr in his contract and the little bit of money that was going to free up, that was going to have the Saints in contention to compete with other teams that have a shit ton of cap space when the rest, the most of 50% of the league has a shit ton of cap space?
Like half the league got $40 million in cap space. Shit, come on, now.
Who are you outbidding for any of the players that you want? Who? You were able to keep Chase Young, which is fine, I guess, for a starting defensive end who probably you're always going to want more from. Maybe you get lucky and Bo Dallas just unlocks that number 2 overall potential in him. That's what you're praying for when you go out and get a Bo Dallas to be your defensive line coach. Maybe that comes with him. You're praying. You're crossing your fingers for it. But beyond that, who are you outbidding? They try to go out and get Travarius Ward. They were interested in getting Landry, Harold Landry. You outbidding the Patriots? No. They're paying Milton Williams about $26 million a year. Not outbidding them. They were. It sounds like the Ward thing. It just sounds like the Ward just maybe just chose to play with the Colts over the Saints, and that's another thing. Most not only do they not have the cap space to outbid with other teams, you're kind of a poverty franchise. You are a poverty franchise right now.
Facts. Big facts.
So if you're not overpaying and you don't really have the cap space to overpay, then how are you getting free agents to come here? That means you either have to overpay or you have to trade for them. That's the only real way that you're going to get players to come here right now.
And that's where we're at. That is the reality of the situation. You know, I mean, you're talking about teams with, Patriots had, $120 million in cap space. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not, and they like have to spend money right now.
Have to.
Like, they're front load money just so they could keep up with the cap floor. You know what I'm saying? That they got to abide by and stuff. So you're just not going to compete with them. And look, I just kind of assumed that it was going to be a quiet day because, the taper period, this is the time for them teams that's loaded with cash. You know what I'm saying? They just got the money ready. Ain't got to do no visit. Here, boom, here you go. Saints ain't about their life right now. Ain't about their life. They want to think they are, but they ain't. You know what I'm saying? They can't run with the big dogs yet. So I just figured today would be kind of quiet. It'll be mostly players that they try to keep this on the team and stuff like that. And they're going to be more involved maybe later this week. You know what I'm saying? After they get some visits and shit. But I just can't help but it just goes back to what's the vision like. It's like there y'all really look at
there it is.
Y'all looked at a 5-win team that was injured. Yes, it was injured.
Yep.
No question about it. Like Sean Payton say, you earned that. And you gonna bring that same injured team back? You just want to run it back. It just seems like they just want to run it back.
Bro, what I say, bro? I was like, damn, we just really bringing back the same fucking team with just a different coach, bro. Literally,
just slap some new coaches on there and let's see what happens. That's just because usually when you get a new staff comes in, man. Like I remember when Sean Payton came in 2006, bro. He got rid of so many people, bro. Like it was a house cleaning. I'm talking about a house cleaning. And it was hard to get people to come. It was hard to get players to come. Had to trade for players like Scott Fujita and Scott Shanley, and you know what I'm saying? Like it was
Hollis Thomas.
Hollis Thomas and stuff. You just had to make it happen just to get some guys in the building, your type of guys, And it's like
it's to the same point, maybe for our younger listeners who maybe want to say don't remember that, which is fucking wild because it's not that fucking long ago. But maybe don't remember that. Let's just take a more recent example of just how. Let's look at the fucking Chicago Bears right now. Yes, they have cap space, so it's a little different. But one thing that Ben Johnson has come in and done from the fucking gate, and their GM talked about it, if you listen to NFL Daily at the Combine when Greg Rosenthal and Jordan Reed talked to Ryan Poles, he said we are going to be aggressive in addressing the offensive line. There was no sugarcoating around that. What have they done in fucking free agency?
They using trades. They signed. They are going hard. Completely remaking the offensive line. Completely remaking it.
They are building their offensive line in the image of their head coach. That is a GM working in conjunction with their head coach. Because Ben Johnson's image is before anything else, we have to protect 18. Anything after that doesn't matter. We have to have a foundation and protect 18. And now potentially if offensive line is addressed, at 10 in the draft, you can get a little freaky with it. Maybe if Genty's there, if Tyler Warren's there, if a defensive player's best BPA, you can do whatever you want to do in the draft because you have follow the path of what your head coach wanted to do. To this right now, and maybe you could say like, oh, like I know it's early. You can tell me what Kellen Moore's vision of the team is right now. You can tell me
No
what
idea. No idea, bro. No idea, because it just seems like, and we could be wrong, like, because it's, free agency hasn't started, there's a lot of time, but it just seems like he just running what Mickey Loomis is giving him, like running back with my squad was already good. They just were beat up. Take my squad, make them better. That's what it just seems like.
I know they want to add tight ends, whether that's free agency, whether that's a draft. Tight ends on their radar. It feels like running backs on their radar as well, right?
Running backs.
I can say that definitively, right? How they add, and I think the running backs will potentially come in the draft as well.
Oh, okay. I hope so.
I didn't mean. Sorry, I didn't mean free agency. No.
Okay.
I just mean like they juice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, give me juice.
But I just think there's if you juxtapose, and this is not me harping on Kellen Moore. It's early, but just to juxtapose the way that a Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn has come in and have really like put their stamp on their teams comparatively to what Kellen Moore has. Yeah. Again, it just goes back to that kind of go with the flow, like, hey, I just happen to be here, guys. Like, yeah.
I mean, what would we constantly beg for when we were begging for DA to get fired and somebody else to come in? A program builder, somebody that's going to come in and take it and say, this is mine, and I'm going to mold it how I want to mold it. And, I'm not slamming on Kellen Moore, but
no,
it's just the shine coming off just a little bit, and he's just seeming more like I keep hearing the word collaborative and, flexible and this and that. Those are fine words. Those are great. You love to work with somebody like that. I hear that. I need a head nigga in charge. I need a boss. I need a boss to come in that mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what the Saints need right now. Saints need that right now. Not a friendly hand. Like, hey, come on, guys. Let's just get together and we're just going to be positive and we're going to we're going to collaborate and work together, and I'm going to listen to you, and I'm going to listen to you, and I'm going to take your input and your input, and we're going to get it all together. Maybe that'll work. That'll work. You're a dean. But it's like, I mean, we'll see, bro. We'll see. But that's just the vibe I'm getting right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the vibe I'm getting from this Kelly Moore regime.
It's early.
It's early.
I want to add a little nuance to the shout out to Paulson Adebo.
Yeah.
So signs or expected to sign with the New York Giants. What's interesting about the Paulson Adebo thing is he originally had agreed to terms with the Giants for 3 years, $30 million. 3 years, $30 million. I say that because his agency put it out. His agency reported it. Then it comes out that it's 3 years. I think it's 54, I believe, something around there. So that tells me, I think what happened with Paulson Adebo is essentially what happened with Milton Williams. So Milton Williams was heavily getting linked. He basically like, oh, he's going to sign with the Panthers. He's going to sign with the Panthers. And then he reverts course and signs with the Patriots. My guess is probably for more money. I think what happened is that Adebo agreed to that 3 years, $30 million with the Giants. And then another team in the NFL was like, that's all this nigga signed up for? Man, get this nigga agent on the phone right now.
Right now.
And probably upped that significantly. And then when the Giants heard what they were upping it to, that 330 became what, 354 or 3 years, 54, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how that number changed. All that to say, though, it was originally 3 years, $30 million. That's what it was, because that's what his agency put out. Can we talk about Paulson Adebo's wanting to leave for 3 years, $30 million? He was wanting to leave, was willing to leave for just $2 million per year, bro? The Saints?
And it's like, what did the Saints make an offer? Like, and if they did, I mean, he just was like, I don't even want to. No, thank you. And which I kind of got that vibe from him all year. Like any interview, I think he only did like maybe 2
Did
interviews
you?
since then. And I just got a vibe that he was like, I'm out of here. I just got a vibe like that from him, man. Just like, I'm out. I didn't get that, ooh, I love the city, I want to come back. He wasn't saying none of that. He was like, man, I'm going to hit that market.
Well, yeah.
You
Wait,
know?
okay, so Wayne said, "Wait, I thought it was 57. Yeah, 57 with some guarantee. So that's what it ended up being. But originally, that's where the confusion comes from. Originally, his agency put out the first number was 3 years, $30 million.
Yeah, and that was heavily reported too.
Yeah, so it changed. But I'm telling you what I'm telling you. The deductive reasoning would tell you that a team probably jumped in the mix and was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, if you only taking 330, like we can do better than that." And anyway, so in terms of like what to look for these next couple of days, the Saints need a corner and they want a corner. That corner market done dried up.
Ooh, quick.
Wait, bruh. Let me.
Carlton Davis out there.
No, he is not. He signed with the Patriots, I want to say.
Damn, I missed that one. Shit.
Yeah, Patriots said we working today. Um, it really feels like we talked about this with Cody Alexander on our episode. I just think that the team the player that's just going to end up making the most sense is probably just going to be Asante Samuel Jr. It sounds like they really want the Ward thing didn't work out. It sounded like maybe they wanted to get in like they were interested in Byron Murphy. And when my friend was like, they asked me what did I think a Byron Murphy contract would look like. I knew what that meant, and I was like, the niggas ain't about to sign Byron Murphy. Like, no, absolutely not. They ain't going. And because my reasoning was Byron Murphy had a much better year than Paulson Adebo had last season. If they weren't going to sign Paulson Adebo, then they ain't for sure about to sign Byron Murphy. So I'm pulling up a sports track list right now. Hold please. Okay, so let's see if I can share this. Okay, this is not. Okay, screen, free agents. Boom, did it. Okay, that's small as hell for you, probably.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability. ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Zoom. All right. Fucking ads. All right. So Murphy staying in Minnesota, Carlton Davis, New England, Ward, Indy, Adebo. Yeah, so it's $54 million. Fuck Nate Hobbs, DJ Reed, Brandon Stevens. Although those so available. Sorry, yeah. So that. So you looking at Jonathan Jones.
Jeff Okuda, Kendall Fuller, Stephon Gilmore. It's the 1 year wonder right there.
I look at this and I'm just like, man, where is Asante Samuel Jr., bro? Like,
man, where is
there he is, right there, bro.
That should be affordable.
Let's click the market value. Yeah,
$11 million a year.
Yep.
Man,
feels about right.
Feels about right, man.
Because I'm looking at the rest, like out of all the players who are free agents, right? I would argue he is arguably the best out of what is available and the youngest, right? He's
young, 25.
4. Yep.
24. played under Staley before.
Like, to me, like that's the move. And you already you have a hole. That quarterback market dried up quick, bro.
It's crazy, bro. They were flying. Linebackers too. Linebackers were flying off the board.
Oh,
Off
don't worry,
ball
bro.
linebackers.
We got Pete Warner at home.
The hell is that? Oh, that's a mosquito.
Oh,
Boy, you about to catch me breaking out of here. You ever see something just
a wasp?
Yeah, you ever see something just fly across? You're like, what the fuck?
We have 107 concurrent viewers right now. That might be a record for a number of viewers watching us at the same time. People keep saying, "What's going on?" Right?
Big ass mosquito up in here, man. Shit.
No, got mosquito. He got the mosquito, bro.
God, dang.
My nigga got that sweet blood.
The big ones too.
So yeah, we have 107 concurrent viewers right now. We appreciate y'all joining us this evening.
Thank y'all.
The chat keeps asking about Barron. I mean, here's the thing I've heard. They're not. I doubt they take Barron at 9, and if they don't take him at 9, he's not going to be there at 40. So
right. He's in that
mid
spot,
mid to late first round. I like him as a player. And at this point, with everything I've heard about Will Johnson, I like him. I think I like him more than Will Johnson. I think he.
Wow.
I know. I think he fits. I'll say this, and I think he fits Brandon Staley's scheme better than Will Johnson does, just in terms of what he played at Texas. Talking to Cody, it was just fascinating talking. But I love talking to Cody because just hearing how good teams like the Eagles and how they talked about
amazing
Quinyon Mitchell and why do I forget the white corner's name, bro? I guess I don't know.
DeJean.
Cooper DeJean, and talking to their coaches and how it was just fascinating, bro.
Yeah.
I think Barron would be an absolute stud in the Saints' defensive system with Staley.
He would be.
Jasper asked, did the new defense to staff not like Paulson? No, they wanted Paulson back. Paulson just didn't want to stay with the Saints. And at that point, originally, that 3 for 30, they could have matched that easily. But once he got to that 3 for 51, there was no way that they're going to go there at all.
Honestly, I don't mind losing Paulson to Debo.
Not for 3 for 51.
No, I just don't mind losing because, one, I don't really love him in this scheme. 2, we talked about it before last year. We were like, man, we know he had a good 2023 season, but it was like, man, going up against a tougher schedule, better quarterbacks.
Better wide receivers.
I got to see it. And we saw him struggle.
Ryan, I was asking for him to be benched for Kool-Aid McKinstry at points during last season. He was struggling that badly.
Got that bad, bro. It got that bad. He was a walking PI. He was getting beat downfield. It was rough. So I'm just kind of I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I'm good. It's a hole. Don't get me wrong. It's a hole at corner. No question about it. Because Alante, unfortunately, has not lived up, to the billing either. But, I'm just kind of it's fine.
It sounds like originally they didn't want to go the Asante Samuel route because they just prefer bigger corners. But it seems like now that they've missed out on the bigger corners, it seems like they're oh, shit. All right, we might not have a choice now.
Gotta get what we can.
Thoughts on, I kind of hit on it earlier with the Chase Young thing. Thoughts on Chase Young being back with the team, making $17 million a season.
I mean, you hit it dead on, man. It's just it's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. He's a fine player. You watch him, you saw a lot of the same that you saw with San Francisco, even dealing with the neck injury, where it's is it effort? Is it stamina? It's something that last trigger pull is not there. But then sometimes you do see it. Sometimes you do see it. It's like, ooh, okay. And he obviously has like the physical tools. It pops off sometimes.
He's such a tease. He's such a goddamn tease, bro.
The analytics love him. He's always high in the pressure numbers and snap the pressure and all that stuff. But it's like, man, you got to show me a little more. And it ain't so much just about sacks, but it's literally about really affecting the passer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there you go.
I want to see that more. That literally disrupting the pass from him. Will they be able to unlock it? We'll see. A lot of people have tried so far. But for the price he got, that's just starting defensive end money. He could play the run and the pass. He's still young, 25 years old. So it's fine. It's fine. And look, they needed defensive linemen on this team, period.
Yes.
Still do.
Yes.
Bring Peyton Turner, baby. Come on back, brother.
I was about to ask you, brother.
Got a little incentive contract waiting on you, bro. Hey.
Bro, if Marcus Davenport went back to the Lions for like a little over $4 million, what is Peyton Turner worth?
Whatever it is, take it, bro. Just take it. Yes.
Man might leave the Saints, man, and say, I'm tired of being the butt of these jokes, bro. Like, they go somewhere else, bro. But then he might be like, nah, man, like I kind of got it good here, bro.
Gotta do shit, bro. Ain't gotta do shit, bro. Got no expectations. He get one little half a sack. People like, oh shit, He like, shit, I'm doing better than Foskey. Shit.
One of the most annoying tropes I keep seeing is like people thinking that like this defense is gonna like help Isaiah Foskey.
Stop.
One of the most annoying tropes. Okay, so I think we've hit on all the kind of catching up. So, is there anything that maybe I closed that tab too soon? That was a really informational tab with Sports Track. Anything you want to see the team do, move wise, trade wise, still early in free agency, as free agency kind of just kicks off.
Is Mekhi Becton still out there?
Yep, sure is.
Bring him home, man. Bring him down here. The guard market exploded. A lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money being doled out. So it's interesting to see him not among that kind of, I ain't going to call it the first wave, but the first of the first wave, because the first wave is still kind of going. So it's interesting to see, maybe teams want to bring him in for a visit, kind of, because he had kind of a bumpy stint at, with the Jets, right? The Jets?
Yep.
Yeah, with the Jets, he had a bumpy stint. And I want to say, did he end that Super Bowl injured? Was that the Super Bowl? He got dinged up or something.
No, it wasn't Super Bowl. I think it was the game before.
The playoff game. It's the playoff game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just think, he might be a guy teams want to bring in and talk to before they, sign him or whatever. So that's the player I would love to talk to. Just for the fact that it'll take guard off the, must-have list going into the draft. Mm-hmm. That way we can just focus on, juice for the draft, please. Please.
Man,
focus on juice.
Just juice. So Alt Breer mentioned potentially a Brandon Cooks reunion with Kellen Moore.
I saw that.
We've been saying it. I've made the joke a little bit on the podcast, but not really a joke, bro.
Not really a joke, man. Cook's a fine player, bro. 31. He 31 years old now. Damn.
Get Cooks back for $5 million, bro.
One of them 9 routes.
That's one thing that Derek Carr can hit consistently, bro.
He could do that. I give him that.
That deep ball, bro. Shit, Cooks and Shaheed down there somewhere. Olave ain't gonna get no goddamn targets, bro.
Nah, bro. Sorry, Olave, bro. I'm sorry.
Of course, Sean Payton has brought in Evan Ingram for a visit, obviously. So this is just looking at the available free agents. Man, this just looks Sad already, bro.
I mean, it wasn't like a great free agent class already.
It wasn't, bro. It wasn't. But this shit looked super sad. Like, ugh.
Gerald Everett.
I don't know what he would do, but like I would bring in Isaiah Simmons just because like he has like speed and juice.
That's true.
Don't ask me what position he would play.
I don't know, bro. I remember I liked him as a prospect, but man, like, gotta figure that one out.
The Niners did release Kyle Juszczyk while you were probably taking a nap. Yeah, while you were napping, bro.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't think Kellen Moore uses a fullback, so
here's the one that's been on my radar. It would be similar to the Mekhi Becton kind of reclamation project. I would look at Derek Wills. He came into the league for the Browns at tackle, and he was like stellar his first 2 seasons. And then something happened, and man, it's the Browns, so who fucking knows, right? And I say that like the Saints are any fucking better right now, right? But the last 2 seasons with Wills and the Browns have just been weird. But his first season, 2 seasons at tackle for the Browns, he came in from as a rookie and then a second-year player, and he played stellar fucking football for Cleveland. Like, stellar. And he's, as you can see, he's only about 20, almost 26 years old. He's a free agent. Just kind of that same Mekhi. And here's the Saints are in a place where they have to take swings on players like this, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, he's the, like, telling me you can't bring him in for, again.
Come on, man.
For $2 million and see if he can make a switch to guard. Those these are the type of players that you need to try to bring in and see if there's a place on the team for them, because they've shown in the league that they've had talent, right? But we'll see. Brent asked, would you rather them bring back Becton over Lucas Patrick? Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I don't mind bringing back Lucas Patrick back, but I want him as like a, backup.
A depth. Yes.
Yeah, just a depth piece.
Justin Cash asks thoughts on Joey Bosa. He votes Republican. I don't. Let him go. Let him go play with his brother in San Francisco. I don't.
I mean, if Jim Harbaugh couldn't get it out here, I'm just like,
I'm good. Because I already know what that looks like. Like, that's a one. He's gonna, like, he's still a defensive end. His price tag is not gonna be cheap, and I already know what that's gonna look like. He's gonna probably play 6 games for the Saints next season.
Yep. What about the QB dominoes? So you had Sam Darnold go to the Seahawks.
Racism.
Oh. Get that blackie out of here, man.
I just you can paint it as like, oh, Donald's younger. Oh, he's gonna maybe make less than like maybe $7 to $8 million less than G. I do not care. Like, yes, Donald won 14 games last season. You cannot, like, you put that versus what Geno has done over the last 2 to 3 years. I don't. Anyway.
Hey,
sorry.
Don't get Greg Rosenthal started, bro. Rosenthal, love him some Geno.
It just, and plus, like, as Mina Kimes, who is a Seahawks fan, will tell you, one of Geno's best strengths is making that very bad Seahawks offensive line look bad. So now you're going to bring in a quarterback,
Darnold,
who again, what make sense?
It just didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense. I mean, maybe it's the Kubiak scheme, but I don't know.
So you traded Geno Smith and bringing in Sam Darnold for Clint fucking Kubiak? All right. Okay.
Man, Kubiak about to be out of job after another year, bro. That man stay being in some man spots, bro.
Okay, so anyway, quarterback dominoes. So you had Justin Fields go to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers, we still don't know what he's gonna do. Maybe he goes to the Giants. Maybe he goes to the Steelers. Still waiting to see him going to the Steelers. If the Steelers don't trade George Pickens and Aaron Rodgers goes there, Aaron Rodgers, George Pickens, and DK, bro.
Oh my God, that's just
cinema.
With Mike Tomlin over. Oh, come on.
Remember that shit he was pulling with Robert Saleh when he was like,
oh,
one of the sneakiest moves that was made today was that DRT and Kenny Pickett trade. It's not going to get a lot of it's not going to get a lot of pub. And if people listen to us and people fuck with us, I'm going to tell you why it's a sneaky trade, because this is what was sold to me. If Cam Ward goes 1, which maybe he will, maybe he won't, that Kenny Pickett potentially being in Cleveland might mean that it maybe is a telling thing that the Browns are more comfortable rolling with Kenny Pickett as their starting quarterback going forward for next season than they would be with Shedeur Sanders.
First thing that popped in my mind, bro.
My draft evaluation wasn't far off, motherfucker. Just kidding. Let me not get too crazy. I think my friend is completely off base on this. I think they are completely off base on this. They said, wouldn't it be crazy if the quarterbacks in this draft class fail like Pickett did in the 2022 draft class? I said, there's no way. I said, I couldn't see it. There's no way.
I wondered that very early in this draft process when I was looking at the quarterbacks. I was like, is this going to be one of them where they all fall? Cam Ward dripping too much talent for me.
Too much, bro.
Dripping too much talent.
I literally said, the Saints would take him simply because of the positive PR buzz. No other reason, Ryan. Not the draft grade, not anything else. We know how much they love positive PR.
Oh yeah.
No question. The best quarterback in the draft happened to just fall to their lap at 9, bro. Not them even trading up.
This is the highest quarterback grade we've had the last 5 years. You know they're gonna be spitting the hell out that shit.
Bruh, and here's the funny thing, as fans, we be at our draft party
lit, eating it up, bro. No question. But it's getting interesting, bro. Like it's starting to really look like
okay. So let's go down to the top 10. One is fascinating because I hear Tennessee. This is what I've been told. Tennessee really loves Abdul Carter. Do they love him enough to take him 1 overall over Cam Ward? I don't know. We still got to wait and see. But let's say that Cleveland move solidifies them passing on Shedeur. 3, I don't get the sense. We got to wait to see what the Giants do, because that's still a quarterback domino that still needs to fall, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge quarterback domino. 4, who are we at 4? Patriots. We know that they'll have a quarterback. I got to pull up fucking Tankathon.
5 Jaguars.
5 Jaguars. They don't need a quarterback. The Genty to, and we already know that they traded for Geno, so they don't need a quarterback. 7, they just traded for, or sorry, not traded. They just got Justin Fields, so that tells me that they're not going to draft a quarterback at 7.
Paying them nice coin too, like $20 million a year or something like that. So
they're not taking a quarterback at 7. 8, they got Bryce Young, bruh.
Might be there, bruh. He might be there, bruh.
I'm telling you right now. I am 90% sure that Shedeur Sanders will be there at 9.
Do they take it?
That's our prospect of the week. So I want to ask you a question for that: is one, do they take him? Two, should they take him? Because those are two different questions.
Find out this weekend. Prospect of the week.
But we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We wrap it up. We might have to be back later this. We'll probably have to be back later this week because I think the Saints. It's gonna happen, bro. Like they gonna probably trade for somebody because they not gonna like. They'll probably be able to land Asante Samuel Jr. if they really want him. They'll probably be able to get him at a decent contract. I can see that. But and then I probably feel like they probably would have to trade for someone if they want another player because I don't know. That's what I would really see if they probably have to trade for someone. So
please don't give up no mid-round picks, please. Please.
Oh, I can't even think of a player that would be worth giving up. Like I don't even know if I would trade like the Dallas Goedert thing that came out. Like would I trade a for Dallas Goedert? He's like I didn't realize he was like 30.
I know, right? And I was like, damn, when did that happen?
I don't think so, bro.
Like, in this draft with all these tight ends, I know he's a vet. No. But that's also the mindset before the draft. Like the draft picks are most valuable right before the draft. You don't want to give up none of them, bro. I want all my picks. Then after the draft, nigga be like, I sent him before. Who cares?
Who cares? Anyway, we had like 115 concurrent viewers on at one point. Appreciate you. I mean, we already almost up to like 253 views. Y'all sickos just like us. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We will be back. We'll be back more than likely later this week when we don't know. It's really not up to us. It's really just going to be up to the Saints. If nothing else happens, which I'd be surprised, but if nothing else happens, the next time you will hear from us will be the the Prospect of the Week episode for Shedeur Sanders that we're recording this weekend. I think Shedeur's stock will raise after his pro day. No. don't. I highly doubt. Like the thing. These are the thing with like the quarterbacks, and I'll just say this last part. If Shedeur is going to quote unquote rise, or like those things are going to happen, it's not going to be at his pro day. It's going to be at the private workouts, and it's going to be at him meeting with teams privately, and like him going to the facility, and him being in a meeting room with Kellen Moore, being on the board with him, breaking down offense with him. I mean, we're saying Shedeur. Maybe it's Jackson Dart. We don't know. I'm just giving an example of whoever the quarterback is. That's when coaches fall in love with prospects. That process. Then you see them be able to translate that to the field. That's when it happens. Yeah. Eddie asks, he's throwing at the Big 12 Pro Day, huh? Mm-hmm. Already.
Yeah, buddy.
Flight booked. I just got to book my rental. So yeah, we gonna beat her.
Yes, sir.
So, we will recap and talk about it all. With Carr being the starter, would Shedeur be okay sitting behind Carr this year? I don't think he would have a.
Yes.
I don't think he would have a choice. I mean, I think I think the question, like, it should be an open competition. Like, whoever the best quarterback is, whether it's Shedeur, whether it's Carr, whether it's Rattler, whoever the best quarterback.
The question is, would Carr be okay with Sanders breathing behind his neck?
There it is. He wasn't even like it wasn't. He wasn't okay with Rattler looking good in preseason.
Exactly. So, and you talk about Sanders, a superstar? Shit.
Jamil Dunn asks, y'all wrong on Shedeur respectfully. I don't even know what that means.
Wrong about what? I have
no idea. Like, what part?
That he gonna fall? How you know? I mean, how can we be wrong? It ain't happened yet. Like,
Andy Dalton with swag? Get Greg out of here, bro.
Bro, if you know Greg ain't behind the black quarterback, you know his man, brother.
It's over, bro.
It's over,
bro. And it's fun. And the funny thing was, like, Greg wasn't even like anti Shador. He was just saying like just the traits that he has. Like he's just like those don't go top 10, and he's 100% right, bro.
It's if you remove any bias and just look at it, that's just how it is.
Like if Shador would have went out there in the combine and did what Anthony Richardson did, he would be going number 1 overall.
Yep, no question.
But it just is what it is. Anyway, we'll be back Saturday or this weekend for sure for Prospect of the Week. But probably sooner than that if the Saints pull some shenanigans, pull a trade, have some more important signings. We'll be back sooner than that. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Truly, like, subscribe, iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. YouTube, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And with that, we are out.
Peace.